Hello, good evening, kid. How are you doing?
All right. Okay. It seems like I'm the candidate. All right. I'm doing good. Miss Trinidad City.
We could switch roles for just 5 seconds and then you go back and asking the question.
Oh yes. Thank God. Congratulations, Mr. Iloilo City, for making it to the top 10. And I'm sure your fans are extremely proud of you. What do you want to say to those supportive group of people tonight?
Well, since I'm from the province of Iloilo City, I cannot bring everyone here in Palacio de Manila, but I have the best support group that I have, my mom over there. She's retired, she's doing Zumba, but she's still here to support her first generation doctor. Thank you so much for bringing me up. And to all the supporters online, thank you so much for staying up late for us. Rest assured that this is for the greater good of the Filipino youth, and we're here to do just that. Thank you.
Well, I couldn't agree more to everything you said. That was amazing. But of course, Mr. Iloilo City, this is the final obstacle that you need to overcome for this competition. Are you ready?
Very much ready.
Very much ready. You may now pick your question from the bowl. You pick question number 9. It goes like this. What is a current national policy you would change and why? Once again, what is a current national policy you would change and why?
Thank you, kid, for that question. Actually, very relevant. As you all know, I'm a medical doctor and I practice in grassroots community back in the province. And one national policy that I would like to change is actually reevaluation and increasing the salaries of our healthcare professionals, from nurses to doctors, because these health workers are responsible for us to become healthy. Health is for everyone because all of us get sick. And if we have healthy Filipinos, we would have a great workforce that will actually boost our economy. So if we want to become the Asia's tiger when it comes to economics once again, I believe that health should be prioritized because in doing so, we will not leave any Filipino behind. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Mr. Iloilo City. Once again, let's give this great guy a big round of applause. Thank you so much. You may now go backstage. Would you please return that to the mic stand? Thank you so much. And now let's have our second finalist for tonight, Mr. Quezon City. Good evening, Ms. Quezon City, or Mr. Quezon City rather. Congratulations for making it to the top 10. It's been an amazing journey, not just for you, but for all of these men and women that are here tonight. What is your favorite part of the pageant? Before you answer the question.
My favorite part of the pageant was making friends along the way. I didn't expect to socialize with other people, despite me being an introvert. I really didn't expect that. And that's my favorite part, is making friends.
So you're kind of stepping outside your comfort zone for that one. That was beautiful. And of course, without further ado, you only have one final question that's standing between you and the crown. Are you ready for that final question? He's ready. You may now pick the number for that question. Mr. Quezon City, good luck. You pick question number 5. Question number 5 goes like this. If you have a chance to discuss 2 important social issues with President Bongbong Marcos, what social issues would they be and why? Once again, if you have a chance to discuss 2 important social issues with President Bongbong Marcos, what social issues would they be and why?
Thank you. If I had a chance to talk to Ferdinand Marcos Jr., I'd focus on 2 issues: education and climate change. Education is crucial because many students in the rural areas still lack access to learning. I believe that we should focus more in schools and resources for the future. And the second issue is climate change. Our country is hit by natural disasters so often. And I think that we should make a stronger effort in preparing for disaster preparedness and making a sustainable practice to keep our environment and communities safe. I believe that both are crucial for the future, and action needs to be a priority. Thank you.
Very well said, Mr. Quezon City. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now go downstage. Magpahinga ka muna, Mr. Quezon City. Very much deserved rest. Congratulations. Let's have our third male finalist from the Filipino community of China. Good evening. And of course, congratulations for making it to the top 10. I believe you did a great job for the judges to pick you as one of tonight's finalists. What do you want to say to those people that's supporting you since day one?
Well, I would really like to thank my parents and for my cousins and for everyone watching in the lab. I would really like to thank you for your support and your acknowledgements with my achievements in life.
That's beautiful. You know, all candidate has gratitude in their heart. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth Organization. Are you ready for the question? Okay, you may now pick your number. You picked question number 6. All right, question number 6 goes like this. What is your favorite way to stay in shape? Why? And do you think being in shape is an advantage? Once again, what is your favorite way to stay in shape and why? And do you think being in shape is an advantage?
The best way I stay in shape is with good exercise, a good diet, and a proper sleep. And I believe that being in shape is a tremendous advantage in life, since it not only helps you physically, but it helps you be well prepared mentally to take on everything that comes at you in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I couldn't agree more. There's magic that a good workout does not only to our body but to our mental fortitude. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Philippine Community of China. Now let's call our next finalist for tonight, Mr. Pampanga. Good evening, Mr. Pampanga. Now, throughout your journey for Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth, it all ends tonight. Are you ready for your final question? You believe that you're ready. I love the confidence, brother. You may now pick the number for your question. You pick question number 3. Question number 3 is this. Do you think being handsome will get you far in life? Once again, do you think being handsome will get you far in life?
Thank you for that question. First and foremost, I believe that having physical looks can help you in a way, shape, or form. But to get far in life, we need much more, be it determination, passion, ambition, and of course, the spirit of humility. It is always important to remember that whatever may happen in life, it is not your physical experience that defines it, but the way that you pave your path. And with that, I thank you.
Very well said, Mr. Pampanga. Thank you so much. I believe all of our fans here love that answer. Thank you so much to all of our supporters that are cheering. Now let's proceed with our next finalist, Mr. Cordillera. All the way from Cordillera, thank you so much for your effort of going here in the city of Manila for the Grand Coronation Night. Now, it's the final question, it's the final obstacle of the night. How are you feeling at this exact moment?
I'm feeling fine today, and but I want to thank my co-candidates, my family who's here and online. Thank you. We made it to top 10. Woo!
That's the spirit. And now, are you ready for the final question? Okay. Actually have no choice but to be ready, Mr. Cordillera. Nevertheless, you may now pick the number of your question. Good luck. And to all of our supporters, you can cheer when he is done with his answer. You pick the last question. Question number 10. You ready? Question number 10 is this. What makes you unique and why? Once again, what makes you unique and why?
What makes me unique is my ethnicity. Being an Igorot, I've learned to be resilient. And I want to teach the youth how to be resilient. But self-awareness is the first step you should take in mind so that you will have to create more opportunities for yourself. Thank you.
Short but meaningful answer. Thank you so much, Mr. Cordillera. Well, let's proceed with our next finalist for this evening, Mr. Parañaque City. Okay, you're one of the fan favorites for this year's competition. Of course, congratulations for making it to the final cut. I know this means a lot to you and to your fans, especially to your fans that have been extremely supportive for tonight. What do you want to say to those people before you answer the question?
I would like to say that I'm very grateful and thankful to the people who come here and to my friends and my family and to my Regis Marie College family. And thank you so much.
Now, are you ready for the final question, Mr. Parañaque? He is ready. You may now pick from the bowl. You pick question number 1. Question number 1 is this. What accomplishments are you most proud of and why? Once again, what accomplishment or accomplishments are you most proud of and why?
As someone who joined in many pageants, I can consider joining the Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth as one of my greatest accomplishments, and I am very most proud of. Because by joining this journey, it builds my personal growth and it broadened my mind because I was able to understand why others candidates join in this competition. And I was also deeply inspired to engage with the community by doing seminars, career talks to students, and extend my help to those in need. And I believe that that is something that I am very most proud of, and that accomplishment I will cherish forever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Parañaque. Of course, thank you so much for that amazing comment on the Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth Organization. It's been going on for 25 years for a reason. Now, let's call our next finalist this evening, Mr. Santa Rosa City. Is that Santa Rosa, Laguna? All right, another Lagunense. Of course, congratulations for being part of the top 10. I know this means a lot to you, to your fans, to your family and friends that are watching right now. What do you want to say to those people that has been supporting you all throughout this journey?
Good evening, everyone. There is one thing that I would like to say to each of my fans, family, and friends. I would love to thank you because if I were not here, you would still continue to encourage me, to motivate me, and to inspire me to become a better person. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Now, there's only one question that you need to answer tonight. Are you ready? You must be ready. Okay. You may now pick the number of your question. You picked the 8th question for tonight. Question number 8 goes like this. What do you wish would be socially acceptable for men to do that is currently not considered manly? Again, what do you wish would be socially acceptable for men to do that is currently not considered manly?
Good evening. I would wish for all men to be able to express their emotions. Because each and every man are pressured by society to be a better, a stronger, an alpha male. And I want to change that. So as an individual and a part of Mr. Philippine Youth, I want us to be the frontliners in helping men express their emotions freely. So that in the end, we are one in building a community, society, and country of hope, love, and peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You may now go downstage and have that much deserved rest. And now, let's proceed with our next finalist, Mr. Negros Oriental. Congratulations for making it this far to this competition. And I know you're prepared for this moment. Question is, are you ready? You are ready. Okay, you may now pick the number of your question from the bowl. You picked question number 2. Good luck. Here is your question. What do you think is the next big thing in your generation as a millennial in the next decade? Once again, what do you think is the next big thing in your generation as a millennial in the next decade?
Thank you so much for that question. I can see that millennials now are more on communicating and use their voice for good and for the betterment of the community. I myself, I am a proud advocate for the youth, and I came here with a great purpose, and that is to advocate my advocacy, which is encouraging youth to give importance to their education, engage them into sports and health awareness. I know it's not an easy journey to be here, but I believe that it will be worth it someday because I'm not just doing it for myself, but I'm doing this for the whole youth. And I will shout to the world that we Negrense, dili pakanse, kami ay aabante.
Thank you so much, Mr. Negros Oriental. How about a big round of applause for that from his supporters? Thank you so much for that enthusiastic answer. And of course, we have our 9th finalist beside me. You are Mr. Southern Leyte, all the way from Leyte. Well, thank you so much for your amazing effort and for the amazing effort of your fans and family for going here all the way from Leyte. Of course, what do you want to say to those fans na talaga namang nag-effort mapanood ka ng ngayong gabi?
First of all, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity. For the organizations, for my family, for my manager, and to all my supporters. Thank you so much. Laban lang.
And I assume you're ready for the final question? He is ready. You may now pick one of the 2 remaining questions. You pick question number 7. Your question for tonight is, do you think all sports should have a professional women's division? Again, do you think all sports should have a professional women's division?
Definitely yes. Because the essence of doing sports is building us to have a fighting spirit and for us to be a fighter in life. And this belief is not limited to men and not even limited to men or women, but for everyone who wants to embrace the competitive world of sports. Everyone must be considered and everyone must be celebrated. Thank you and good evening.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Southern Leyte. And last but definitely not the least, we have our last finalist, Mr. Oriental Mindoro. Of course, you're the last finalist. It must have been nervous. Are you nervous right now?
A little bit, but I'm ready.
I'm sure you're ready, hearing all of the finalists answer before you. You must have been proud of them. Because they are extremely intelligent. The women and the men that have already answered have truly proven what it takes to be the next Mr. and Miss Philippine. Are you ready to prove yourself? Yes, you're ready. You only have there's only one question remaining, and I'm going to read it to you twice. You can answer in either Filipino or English. Okay? Final question goes like this. Do you think there is a double standard for physical appearances between male and female? And elaborate. Once again, do you think there is a double standard for physical appearances between male and females? Elaborate.
Yes, there is. Society often yes, there is. And I think female is a lot with their gender, and then yes, society can female are the best. yes, society often hardened to the female because of their certain beauty standards, while men are judged differently. Men are judged by their strength and their success. And I'm ready to stop that gender stereotypes. And I'm here to prove that I'm ready to win the crown of the Mr. Philippine Youth 2025. And I'm ready to inspire them, especially the youths. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oriental Mindoro. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the final question and answer for this year's Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth.